Imagine standing at the edge of the world, where ancient stone cities float above the clouds, where the Amazon jungle meets the highest mountains on Earth, where civilizations rose and fell, leaving behind mysteries that no one has fully solved. This is Peru, and in the next 10 minutes, you will see why this one country contains more natural wonders, more ancient secrets, and more breathtaking beauty than most continents combined. Welcome to the land where the Earth touches the sky. High in the Andes Mountains, at an elevation of 2,430 meters above sea level, sits one of the greatest mysteries ever created by human hands, Machu Picchu. Built by the Inca civilization over 600 years ago, this ancient city was constructed without a single wheel, without iron tools, without modern machinery of any kind. And yet, every stone fits so perfectly together that you cannot slide a single piece of paper between them. For centuries, this city was hidden from the world, swallowed by jungle, forgotten by time. Until 1911, when American explorer Hiram Bingham climbed these mountains and found something that would change history forever. Standing here today, looking out over these ancient terraces, these sacred temples, these stone walls that have survived earthquakes, conquests, and centuries of rain, you feel something that is impossible to describe. You feel small, you feel ancient, you feel alive. Leave the mountains behind. Descend into another world entirely, the Amazon rainforest. Peru contains over 60% of the most biodiverse jungle on planet Earth. Here, the trees grow so tall and so dense that sunlight takes minutes to reach the forest floor. Here, scientists discover new species of plants and animals every single year. A single hectare of Amazon rainforest in Peru contains more species of trees than the entire continent of North America. Let that sink in. Jaguars move silently through the undergrowth. Poison dart frogs glow like jewels on the forest floor. Pink river dolphins swim through flooded forests during the rainy season. Pink river dolphins. In the Amazon River tributaries of Peru, nature does things that seem impossible, that seem like they belong in a dream. This jungle is not just beautiful, it is alive in a way that very few places on Earth still are. Now imagine climbing higher, much higher. At 5,200 meters above sea level, higher than most aircraft fly, the Earth does something here that seems completely impossible. It turns rainbow. Titicaca, Rainbow Mountain, layers of red, orange, yellow, green, purple, and turquoise, painted across the mountainside by millions of years of geological history. These colors are not painted, they are not edited, they are not filtered. This is what the Earth actually looks like here. The minerals in these ancient rocks, copper, iron, sulfur, clay, each one a different color, compressed into layers over millions of years, then exposed by the wind and the rain. The result is something so beautiful and so impossibly perfect that the first time most people see it, they simply stop and stare and forget to breathe. Come down now to the roof of the world's waters, Lake Titicaca. At 3,812 meters above sea level, this is the highest navigable lake on the entire planet. The water here is so blue, so impossibly deep blue, that photographs of it look like they have been edited. They have not. On this lake, the Uros people have lived for centuries on floating islands. Islands they build themselves from totora reeds that grow in the shallow waters. Every few weeks, they add new layers of reeds to the top as the bottom slowly decomposes. They have been doing this for so long that some of these families have never lived on solid ground. Their entire world, their homes, their boats, their schools, their churches, all of it, floating on the most beautiful lake you have ever seen, the sacred valley of the Incas, running between Cusco and Machu Picchu. This valley was the agricultural heart of the greatest empire South America has ever known. The Incas built terraces, called Andines, carved directly into the mountain slopes. These terraces were not just farms, they were experiments. The Incas used different altitudes on the same mountain to grow different crops, testing which varieties of corn and potato survived at which elevations. They were, in every sense, the world's first agricultural scientists. Today, these terraces still stand, still green, still perfectly carved into the mountains exactly as they were 600 years ago. And in the golden afternoon light, when the sun drops low and the shadows stretch long across the valley floor, this place looks exactly like what it was. Heaven on earth.